this year.
And I
Welcome
still
in.
feel like it's 2023.
Facts. Ain't much changed.
Every time I want to go sign a paper or a document, 2023.
Yeah, I know. It takes forever to get used to. But here we are with the first episode since we hit the milestone.
Exactly. 1,000 followers.
We are
You've
here.
seen the post.
Yes.
We've already said the thank you, but if you're tuning in, thank you.
Absolutely.
For liking, following show, and giveaway info coming soon.
Absolutely.
So stay tuned.
We're planning on doing it after our first segment that we're getting ready to start here in a few minutes, the live parlay build. And then I think we will get into the giveaway talk. So if you guys are excited for that, please stay tuned. You don't have to wait too long.
Exactly. I'm sure we will obviously keep all the news on social, but you want to be the first to hear it. You want to be the first entry, right?
Absolutely. But here we are, I guess, with the first segment. Right. Let's kick the show off how we have been the last few weeks here. And until MLB gets back into the groove of things.
We're almost into spring training startup, like a preseason little kickoff feel. Absolutely. So baseball itself is almost back, but we still got to wait. We still got to,
unfortunately,
mellow in our sorrows when it comes to the MLB side of things.
Yeah. So this is probably how the show will be until, like I said, MLB is back. So tonight, we have a few different things planned for you guys like, and always bet what you can afford.
Exactly. You don't have to follow us. That's your own bad decision, but it's your own. But as Travis said, make sure you bet responsibly.
Absolutely.
If you do bet. As of right now, the Raptors and Rockets game randomly locked up, but that's part of the fun if you're into betting.
Absolutely. So I guess we'll kick it off and we'll kind of bounce around that game until they bring it back for us. We'll start. You want to start with money line? I think we'll get things kicked off a little smoothly.
Might as well.
Lead into some props.
We got our. How do I say this? We've had our reserved feelings for a minute about these games. We kind of looked at the money lines a little bit, so this shouldn't take as long.
Not at all.
To digest on these money lines.
Heat Wizards. I think this is pretty easy. I would almost even take the Heat to cover the spread, if anything. But to play it safe, I would obviously go money line for the Heat. I don't think the Wizards have any chance in this kind of a game.
Yeah, they got a scrappy team.
Absolutely.
They look a lot better.
100%. Clippers Pistons. This is a game that there's really not much value in the Clippers whatsoever. They just locked it. Matter of fact, well, I guess we'll move on to
as of right now, though. I think we could realistically say Clippers for when that does come back.
But at a minus 720 money line, I just don't see a lot of value. I might even it's back.
Now
I like the minus 12 spread. The spread 12 is a little high. The Pistons do seem to contend a little bit. I would almost like a watered-down Clippers spread, if anything. Maybe like a 5 or 6 point spread for the Clippers. I think they win, and they're going to win by a little bit, but I don't think it'll be like a minus 5.5, minus 300. That's not terrible.
Because even, Vegas win could be them trying to sneak it a closer game.
Right. You like a minus 5.5 for the Clippers?
I really like that.
Or would you feel more comfortable betting the Pistons plus 12 spread to cover?
Ooh.
Because essentially that's what we're betting anyways. In a way.
As of right now, I like the 5.5 more.
I like that. Okay, we'll move on. So LA Clippers minus 5.5 on the road in Detroit, but it's the Pistons. We all know how that goes.
Exactly.
Suns Hawks. This is where I think my first upset alert comes into play. I know you're always huge on the Suns, man, but I feel like they drop games like this. I feel like the money line is close for a reason. I understand the Suns have a lot of star power, but the Hawks have been decent. I mean, they've been mid, per se, but I feel like the Suns haven't been that great.
They've looked a lot better this season than they did last season. When they first added DeJounte Murray, they looked really bad. But they look a lot better now. So, I mean, really, the Suns have been the Pacers' kryptonite more than, like, the league's kryptonite.
Right.
Like, obviously, they're doing great, but I don't hate that.
I would...
let's say, do you have a spread opinion for this one as well?
I'm looking. I've seen the base spreads at 3.5. 8.5 doesn't look terrible at minus 245 for the Hawks. I could even almost go up to plus 9.5 at minus 280 to feel, a little safer about it. But I feel like the Hawks could definitely keep this one close, if not win this outright.
I don't hate that. And plus 9.5 for the Hawks?
Yeah, we can go plus 9.5. Play it safe. So plus 9.5 for the Atlanta Hawks going against the Suns at home. Kings Pacers. Upset alert again.
Absolutely. This is the prove it game.
Hey, shout out Cam, no, real quick.
Absolutely.
Little
Got
man
it.
of the John over here.
Tell him I said love you.
Yeah, shout out little man for real. Pacers Kings. I like a Pacers money line.
Absolutely.
I don't even want to play with the spread with this game. The Kings dropped so many close games. It's unreal.
Exactly. This
Pacers
is
Tyrese is here.
a big prove it game for the Kings Pacers trade.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the first time that Reese and Sabonis actually get a matchup.
Yeah.
And obviously now
the Pacers are at home.
Siakam,
Yeah.
we're back at home, so yeah, I don't hate that at all. The Warriors Grizzlies line is
unlocked.
Unlocked. Okay.
Warriors Grizzlies. This line has changed a lot today, and it's changed a lot in the favor at all. So yeah, Warriors money line straight up. I'm not even going to play with the spread. We know how the Warriors have been this season. I'm just going to take a money line and call it a day.
Exactly.
Raptors Rockets. This is an upset alert for you. Talk to me. It's back. It's not locked no more.
All right. I like the Raptors in this spot. They're plus money.
Right.
I mean, they got our boys. They got Quickly out there. They got
But
Barnes.
you know how I feel about Houston, man. They're slept on a lot. Houston's good, man.
I know they're just really inconsistent. The one worry is they're at home.
Well, they haven't been a very great home team this year, but I don't hate the Raptors.
Nobody has a home disadvantage.
Right. I don't hate the spread even, like a +5. I mean, I would take the money line.
I'll do a +10 for the Raptors, low-key.
+10 on the Raps. What's that at? +10.5, -255. I'd take that. I like those odds.
Perfect.
Raptors, Rockets. All right, that brings us to Magic, Timberwolves. Magic have been good this year, man. I'm just going to flat out say it. The Timberwolves have also been very, very good this year.
The Timberwolves have been shockingly
good right.
for this one.
Hornets, Thunder. This game scares me. Because these numbers are just everywhere.
The line is crazy. The odds are crazy. Even the points are right in the middle.
I don't hate a Thunder -15.5, if you want me to be honest. I know that's a lot, but...
Do you think they win by 16?
I mean, the Thunder have been very, very good. Thunder have been very, very good. 33-15. The Hornets are 10-36. Let me check. Let me see.
What are our spreads looking like for this one?
They lost by 7 to the Bulls, lost by 21 to the Knicks, lost by 12 to the Jazz, lost by 34 to the Rockets, lost by 7 to the Pistons. They have been terrible.
The Thunder for -8.5?
What's that at?
-300 right now.
I don't hate that. Keeps it safe, not a crazy. What's in a spread?
Where you go, Hornets a +17.5, 18.5.
I don't hate the Thunder for -8.5.
I feel like that's safer numbers.
Let's run that. Pelican Spurs.
Chop that 15 spread in half. Or parlay in it, so you don't need the craziest odds. But...
Right. Pelican Spurs, man. They lost to the Magic by 10. Wemby at 21-8. They lost to the Wizards. I mean, the Pelicans probably win this game. I would almost just take a 340 money line, to be honest.
Play it safe.
Yeah, I don't even want to mess with the spread.
It's everywhere.
Blazers and Nuggets. These odds are wild too.
Yeah, the Blazers have been buns.
Yeah.
So there's some reason behind it. 12.5 spread.
It's not horrible. What's like Nuggets -7.5 isn't bad, and -2 fine. Clippers -5.5.
Yeah, Atlanta Hawks +9.5.
Yep. Pacers money line straight up.
The Warriors straight up money line.
Raptors at +10.5.
And then we have the Timberwolves straight up money line.
OKC -8.5.
Pelicans straight up money line.
And Denver Nuggets -6.5. Rounds out a 10-leg money line parlay / spread for tonight's 10-game slate. Bet whatever you feel comfortable betting, as we always preach. and that's our money line, which moves us on to player props.
Yes,
Now, this
sir.
is
The
where it
fun
gets
one.
fun. Yeah, this is where it can get very interesting.
Where the debates start.
Absolutely. So I guess we start Heat Wizards. I think we're just going to take one of our favorite player props from each game. Make another 10 leg for the slate tonight for you guys. And you have to give us a second to take a look here. Now, how in depth do we want to get? Because Terry Rozier's player points are at 14.5 right off the bat.
Oh.
And I feel like that's low. What would be like, let's see. Terry Rozier since coming to Miami. Let me see. He's played 5 games.
For over
And
12.5 is minus 240. Alt points for Rozier.
yeah, because he's been kind of bad since he came to Miami. He had 9, 7, 10, 21, and 3.
Wow.
What's him for like 4 plus assists? I don't hate 4 plus assists.
Actually, it can't be too bad.
I wouldn't assume so. His line's probably right around that, if anything.
Minus 410.
For 4?
Yeah, they have it crazy
Sheesh.
because the minute you move it to 4.5, it's minus 198. But the 3.5 is
Jeez.
minus 450.
Lord. What's Hero for like 15?
That one I don't hate. It's for 440. I was gonna mention
like
that. I was gonna say it's not the best odds, but we're parlaying.
He's had 14, 17, 18, 19, 18, 12, 25, 16, 29, 21, 17, 28.
Yeah, I love a 15.
Yeah. And I mean, the odds aren't fantastic, but like you said, we're parlaying these, so the odds are going to increase. You don't want to go crazy with these lotto parlays.
Exactly.
You're already asking for a lot
Yeah,
to
when
get.
you got 10 legs and
Yeah.
parlay in the title.
Hey, Kate Cunningham's at 19.5. 20 feels low.
Westbrook is minus 194 for 4 assists. Or 195.
Westbrook scares me to bet on, man. He's just so, you don't know how much he's going to play. Like, Cade for 20 feels.
Harden for 8 assists is minus 250.
Cade for 20 feels like a steal, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Minus 110? What's his line at?
He's had 19.5. That's what I'm saying. He had 19 last game. Then he had 20. Then he had 3, but he only played 11.
Kind of close. It's going to have to go through Cade Cunningham.
It always has to go through Cade Cunningham. 19.5 for his baseline just feels wild. What's like 17.5? We can even water it down a little bit just to be safe.
Over 17.5 is still minus 186.
Oh my god.
Over 15.5 is minus 310.
So 15 points for him would be the same as Tyler Hero. That feels crazy. Minus 390 for Cade, 15 plus points. Wow. Does that feel wild?
Not at all.
I'm taking that.
The 15?
Yes.
Bet.
Move on. Kings, Jesus Christ. Suns, Hawks. Let me wet my throat here a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Suns, Hawks, man. KD and D-Book's most recent games. I feel like those are the most safest to bet on in this game. Or Trey. Trey's not a terrible bet. So KD in his last 5 has had 33, 20, 15, 20, and 12.
So for over 20, essentially 20.5 is 450.
What's for Book?
He isn't really good odds until like 24, 25 points.
Yeah, because his last games have been 22, 22, 44, 62, 46, 16, 26, 52, 16. He had 3 40-plus point games back to back to back. But 46, God. 62, 44.
Devin Booker is Himothy.
What's him for like? Try 2 plus 3s.
2 made 3s, minus 330.
Oh, I like that. His most recent games, he's had 4, 2, then he had 1 for 2. That was a game he had 44 points and he only hit 1 3. Are you kidding me?
That's a lot of inside work.
Then he had 6, 6, 2, 1, 6, 2, 2, 2, 2, 5. Like, come on, man.
He's him.
2 plus made 3s feels so safe. D-Book for 2 of them days. All right, move on. And it's unlocked. Kings
It
Pacers.
is locked. Unlocked.
It unlocked as soon as I looked at it. All right. Well, Pacers are still locked actually. I think.
Well, they got
Oh no.
Pascal. Like I said, they got. There we
Aaron
go.
Neesmith, 15 plus points is minus 125.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure his line is at 15.5.
All I'm saying. Where is he
I
at?
told you he's been a dog. What do you have like 2 games ago or
He's
last
played
game maybe?
34 plus minutes in the last 4 games. It's 17 last night. Then he had 26,
He's basically our starting
16,
three.
22, 16. And one about extra point and
Yeah.
just gets, if he ends with 15, then
Yeah,
we blow. So
exactly.
I'm taking 15. I know we got Reese and like
Yeah, because Reese is
Pascal.
like
And
more healthy now, so that's the.
he's not even on the assist line. So
Hold on. Even for over 12.5 is minus 220 for Neesmith.
would you feel safer with that?
I mean, I'd feel safer, yeah.
Here's guys are going to have a night.
Yeah. Or they won't
One.
play.
No way they won't. But oh my God,
like,
Steph's been on a tear. Why did I not know this? His last 5 games, he's at 37, 46, 33, 25, 26. I didn't know he was hooping like that. His threes in his last 5 games were 8, 9, 6, 5, 3, 6, 3, 4, 5, 4. I told you, 4 plus made threes, bro.
3-point record every game.
What's him for either 25 or 4 plus threes? I'm cool with either of those.
25 is minus 240.
And 4 plus threes was minus 360. I'm cool with either.
Do you think he plays a lot of minutes? Like not a.
I think
a blowout.
I think 4 plus threes is a first half for Steph.
You want to do the 4 plus 3?
I like it a lot. He's playing. If he's going to get out of there quick, he's going to come out and have a big first half and be over.
Yeah.
4 threes is a quarter for Steph sometimes. Like
they don't have any.
Let me go look at his recent games. See if he's been hooping.
He ain't him.
He averaging 25.5. Oh my God. He had 9 points last game.
Wow.
Then he had 27, 32, 24, 38. Wow. Then he had 9. Then he had 19, 28, 27, 33. Then he had 9.
What?
Then he had 29. Then he had 6. Then he had 36, 24, 35, 35.
He just takes a couple of nights off here and there.
He really does. Last night was the night off, so tonight's a big game.
Exactly.
Literally, if we follow the trend, look, 9, 4 straight games. 9, 4 straight games. 9, 4 straight games.
Technically speaking.
If we're playing statistics here, 25 is easy. How you feel?
I don't hate that.
And for 2 plus 3s is minus 380. He'd be shooting the rock like that. Sometimes. But then he has games where he has 1 or 0. So.
Exactly. Yeah, probably one of those 6-point games.
Yeah, probably.
9-point games.
What are you thinking?
I don't hate 25 at all.
All right, let's run.
230.
Chet be so up and down, though. He had 18, 4, 9, 20, and 17. He just be picking and choosing when he want to hoop. Shea, on the other hand, last 5 games are 34th. What's his line at? It's probably like 33 or something, 32 and a half.
32 and a half.
Yeah, I figured. I don't know. I like him for 30 plus. He had 31 in a game. He only played 29 minutes. And then 32 in another game. We only played 29 minutes.
LaMelo Ball.
I love Shea for 30. If we don't take it in this one, I'm making
Shea
a separate
for 30. I had it.
I am saying I'm making a separate one. If we
Pelicans, Spurs.
Wimby for 20.
50.
Oh, Raptors, Rockets are adding some props. Not all of them, but what's Wimby for 20 plus?
Minus 290.
I'm cooking right now. I ain't even looked at these lines yet. Wimby in his last 5. I guarantee he's had 20 plus.
Zion is minus 185.
21, 22, 23, 23, 24.
They just dropped it to minus 300 for 20 plus points.
So take it. I'm cooking right now.
Facts.
I'm not even looking at these lines.
Blazers, Nuggets.
Jokic for 8 plus rebounds. What's that? Dang. Minus
Wow.
14. What's Jeremy Grant's lines? What's him for like 15 plus? Probably not very good.
Minus 350.
That's not bad at all. His last 5, he's had 18, 27, 24. Then he had 4. We only played 10 minutes. He must have got hurt or something.
Oh.
And then he had 21, 18, 17, 37, 30. So he hasn't missed 15
I
at
don't hate
all.
that at all.
He averages 21.3.
I'm with that. So now we just gotta.
Raptors, Rockets.
They got someone there again.
Yeah,
This is what they had earlier. They didn't have Scotty Barnes on
This
there.
game scares me so much. Quickly for 15 is minus 360. What's he been doing? What game is this?
Rockets, Raptors.
Yeah, couldn't find it on the ESPN Slate.
Quickly for over 14 and a half is minus 390.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's 15 plus. He's had 8, 12, 12, 17, 21.
Sengun is minus 220 for 19 and a half.
Shangun?
Alpern Shangun?
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 Let me see. He's had 10, 31, 15, 11, 30 in his last 5. He had 24, 37, 18, 19, 19. These are 2 of the worst teams in the league to try to bet on.
Exactly.
Pascal Siakam, still their leading scorer.
You see Sengun getting 5 points in the first quarter? Damn, Vliet's at 3.5 points in the first quarter.
Well, what's like Sengun's combos? Isn't he like a points and assists is 28.5? Lord have mercy.
His rebounds and assists is at 15.5.
I don't hate that. I feel like that's kind of what he does, right? Let me go look at his recent games. Rockets, Sengun. These are combined numbers. He had 15, 19, 13, 12, 18. Or 13, 18, not 12. I can't do math. It's not horrendous. Points, rebounds, and assists is 38.5.
Yeah. Ooh-wee.
Lord. I don't know what you like. Can you see anything? Just brainstorming here. Sengun for 4 plus assists is minus 460.
Oh, that's not terrible.
What's his assist number has been at? He's had 5, 7, 2, 7, 8. What's in for like 8 plus rebounds?
Eight plus rebounds and minus 440.
He's missed that once in the last 10 games. He's had 10, 12, 11, then he had 6, and that was a game he only played 25 minutes, which is like one of his lowest of the season. Then he had 10, 12, 14, 10, 9, 10. Then he had 6, then 9, 10, 11, 8.
So we snagged the 8 boards.
Okay.
Because the Raptors and the
Yeah,
Rockets can't shoot.
Yeah, because who do the Raptors even have to rebound? Scotty? Is that their leading rebounder? Yakov hasn't been playing,
They
has
don't
he?
have Precious Achua anymore.
Or no, Yakov's been out since like January. He's questionable tonight though, but yeah, I love Sengun's 8 plus.
Wow.
All right, so a 10-legger comes out to plus 1,876.
Yes, sir.
It's not bad, nothing crazy, but a nice little lotto. So Tyler Hero, 15 plus points.
Cade Cunningham for 15.
Devin Booker, 2 plus made threes.
Aaron Nesmith for over 12.5 points.
Stephen Curry, 4 plus made threes.
Anthony Edwards for 25.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for 30.
Wemby for 20.
Jeremy Grant for 15.
And Alperen Sengun for 8 rebounds.
Absolutely. But there is a few of the beautiful ones that me and Jonathan have in for tonight.
Yes, sir. That's what we does. Hope you guys enjoyed if you were into betting. Now that slides us into our next segment. That's NFL.
Is it? Or is it the giveaway?
Oh, I'm glad you reminded me. It's time.
It's time. So, before we announce what we're doing, once again, don't want to get all heartfelt on you guys, but we do want to give you guys another big, huge thank you for this milestone. I know 1,000 followers may not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but to accomplish that in less than 12 months has been pretty. So, with that being said, do you want to spoil, or we want to do this together? Do you want to show them on the phone? How do we want to do this?
I don't know. How do we want to dive into it, Travis?
Okay, well, there's not much going on right now. We would love to have given you guys, something extraordinary like going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that would have been amazing.
Only having 1,000 followers, that may not be in the exact budget right now, but there's a few things that are within the budget that we think you guys will enjoy.
Exactly, and a majority of our fans right now, it may not be necessarily just Pacer, but a majority of our fan is indie based. That
Absolutely.
being said,
Absolutely.
we have some Pacer home games coming up.
Absolutely. Now, we do have, I think a 2-week break, you said, after this, a 2-week road trip after tonight's game versus the Kings. But when the Pacers do return home to Bankers Life Fieldhouse, or Gamebridge Fieldhouse,
Yes.
my
See,
bad.
I did the same thing.
Bankers Life, that was a throwback.
Throwback, yeah.
Oh, my Lord. But do you want to tell us what we're doing?
I think their last game at home may be the 8th, so I think it may be tonight and then the 8th.
Oh, okay.
But then they go on a break. We return home the 22nd against the Detroit Pistons, and we'll be giving away 2 tickets to the Pacers versus Pistons game.
Yes, 2 tickets. Now, the seating obviously hasn't been announced yet. Chance.
Exactly. We'll have a post, I'm sure, on Facebook. We'll have an extra sign-up. We'll have it all figured out. Yes, they play February 22nd, Pistons and Pacers, at 7 p.m.
Beautiful.
Again at Gamebridge Fieldhouse, of course.
Absolutely. So, again, I can't say it enough. Thank you guys seriously for this accomplishment. We hope you guys are excited for this giveaway. We're excited to do this for you guys. I know it's nothing insane, but it only goes up from here. The more we grow, the more everything grows. So
exactly. We may attend the Pistons game with you. We may have the Travis and John meetup, but we will. Make sure you stay tuned to the Facebook.
Absolutely.
Like the Facebook, follow the Facebook, bookmark the Facebook, screenshot the Facebook, tell your mama about the Facebook. Something.
Absolutely. It won't be nothing crazy. Yeah, a like and a follow, and we'll enter your name into.
Yeah, we might have an extra email sign up, so you can make sure you got all your alternative routes. But then we'll come in, we'll do a wheel, the Friday, whatever Friday.
6 days to prepare for that game, whoever the winner may be.
So you can get friends invited, family invited, whatever. Let everybody know you won. But again, February 22nd, on Thursday at 7 p.m., Pacers versus Pistons. We'll be giving away 2 tickets. Stay tuned into the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you got to do. We will get it out there, and make sure you get signed up.
It'll all be free. You get a free chance to go watch basketball, man.
Exactly.
Don't get no better than that. That brings us to NFL time.
Top teams in the East right now.
Yeah.
But now, since I was too excited earlier and about missed the biggest announcement of the night.
Yeah, he got a little too ready.
Now we're in our NFL Super Bowl segment. We made it. And that being said,
as happy as I am, I'm just,
at the beginning, obviously, you wanted to see them fall off. They weren't looking the best as they have before. But then the last few weeks, it was all story.
As much as we talked about him in the regular season, none of that mattered when it came playoff time.
Exactly.
And Mahomes showed us that. He is that guy.
He has no receiver that catches above 15 yards besides Travis Kelce.
But coming out of the NFC side of things, San Francisco 49ers.
Woo woo! That was my pick.
Now, see, I want to talk about this game for a second because at halftime, the Lions just about had this game in the palm of their hands.
Oh, they were up, 3 possessions?
They were up 3 possessions. 31-10 at halftime, being positive. George Kittle had a post on, or it wasn't his post, but ESPN made a post about George Kittle on Instagram the other day, and I happened to just be scrolling on my feed, and I came across it.
And what did he say, Travis? What did George Kittle happen to say?
Speaking of halftime, actually, the Lions, like I said, were up 31-10 at halftime. 3 touchdowns. Looked like they were going to run away with the rest of this game. And George Kittle had some comments to make before they entered the locker rooms. He walked up to Fred Warner, Brandon Ayuk, Brock Purdy, and somebody else and said that he cannot wait till the end of this game so he can go up to the camera and make a comment.
About how they had us in the first half.
Not gonna lie. And if you would have watched this video that I watched, as crazy as that may sound, just telling you, the way George Kittle was carrying himself and walking around and just telling these people this with the utmost confidence.
We all
yes,
we can make it obvious. It's
right.
The Niners. They've been who they are, but they were getting dog walked like it was nothing.
Walked. Detroit looked like the best team in football at that very given moment
because they were beating the best team.
Oh my Lord! And they weren't just beating them; they were demolishing them. 3 touchdowns is a lot for one half. And to do it on the 49ers defense after the way they've played this season is unreal. And it hurts my soul. It hurts a lot of people's souls. Obviously everyone in Detroit. But the 49ers rallied in the second half. But I'm not excited about the matchup. I'm just not.
Because either one of these teams are almost like the expected.
Right. I want to see something new. Ravens and Lions would have fed families. Let me tell you. Ravens and Lions would have changed the world. It's what everyone wanted to see.
Coming out for the Super Bowl.
And Eminem, Marshall Mathers in the Super Bowl. Come on, man. The Detroit deserved that. Everyone in that city and state deserved that. And for the Roger Goodell to work his magic and rip it away from him, just
and now you got Brock Purdy and the Niners.
You got I'm gonna do all my Super Bowl festivities, but just know I'm not that excited. I guess predictions. We can get into predictions. We're here, right? They're in the Super Bowl. They made it here. Chiefs are winning.
I don't know. I don't know if the Niners, go back and lose again.
If you're going to do all of this to make the Chiefs come from the absolute
guarantee, they make everybody miserable. They wiped out everybody's favorites from the playoffs. They took out the Bills. They took out the Ravens. And now they're going to follow the Niners. The best team in the NFL.
No. I promise you.
For a score of
as a gambling
24-17.
Man, my money goes on the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's because I know how scripted and rigged this whole postseason has been.
Very.
And the Chiefs are just going to walk. They're going to walk away with it. They're not going to do all of this and making Taylor Swift leave her Eras tour and come to the Super Bowl to watch Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey lose.
Taylor Swift has generated the NFL over $300 million.
Exactly, and they're riding that as far as they can. You think they're going to let this team lose in the Super Bowl after
all I'm saying is
this?
I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but I said that Taylor Swift, even being in the Super Bowl, and if they win, the storyline looks terrible. I said last week before the games happened, or it might have been the week before that, when we were doing these predictions already for the Lions and Ravens, whatever, that if the Chiefs make it and win, or win, whatever, the storyline for the rig looks terrible.
Absolutely.
Already winning and being
here
looks
terrible. They don't care. The
it's
NFL
obvious.
is an entertainment business, and whatever makes them money is what they're going to do.
And I'm pretty sure that's the problem, is they're labeled entertainment now.
They are.
As WWE, not labeled a sport.
You think they print this money off the printers in their stock rooms to pay all these quarterbacks $58, $60 million a year? Like, they got to create this revenue somewhere. Come on. You get an opportunity like this to ride Taylor Swift into what could be the most grossing Super Bowl of all time just because of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
They're not going to let them lose.
An average of 20 seconds at each game she's been at and generated over $300 million.
As much as people hate her, she is doing whatever she wants to do.
Yeah. I saw a TikTok. It was funny. It said that it's annoying because Swifties, their team is in the Super Bowl in 8 months, and my team hasn't made it in 22 years.
Yeah, the Chiefs are also playing in the first playoff game in the Raiders Stadium.
Yes.
Before the Raiders.
Yeah.
So
they're going to win a Super Bowl in the Raiders Stadium.
Yeah, before they even win a playoff game. So
a big old U to the Raiders.
Yeah, my money's going on Chiefs, man. I think they're going to come out hot. Kelsey's going to score the first touchdown. They're going to cut to Taylor Swift. And then the 49ers are going to come out slow. They're going to be down 14.5.
McCaffrey gets in for his two.
Yeah, it's going to be 21 to 10.5 again. And Then the 49ers are going to come rallying back into the fourth quarter, and then Mahomes is going to drive down for a game-winning touchdown.
And Mahomes will get a one-handed catch from MVS in the end zone for a 56-yard
It's
bomb.
going to be a Kelsey. It's going to be a Kelsey. Kelsey's going to score 2+ touchdowns.
Jason Kelsey.
He's going to score.
Jason Kelsey returns for a flea flicker.
Watch this parlay. You listening to me? 3-leg parlay, and I guarantee it's a banger. You hear me? Travis Kelsey to score 2+ touchdowns. Travis Kelsey first touchdown score. Travis Kelsey last touchdown score.
CMC 2+ touchdowns.
I'm telling you, if Kelsey's scoring 2, it's going to be the first one to open the game and the last one to win it.
I mean, he's going to have a big game, regardless of the world. Having 6 touchdowns or 1, he's going to have 100 yards.
Oh, for sure. He had 11 catches and 110 yards last game.
Exactly.
In 8. He had 2 touchdowns and 75 yards with 5 catches in the divisional round. I mean,
exactly.
He was balling, bro. He's been balling all the playoff run. So
because then they get cut to Taylor every time he gets a 15-yard pass.
That's what I'm saying, man. They're not gonna. The NFL's not. They're not dumb. Roger Goodell knows how to make money. That's why he's the commissioner.
Unfortunately.
As much as we could talk about this game all day, I think it's time for some fantasy football
because that'll lead us into a fantasy football Super Bowl where
we can talk more.
That'll be real debatable.
I don't want to let you see this yet.
I know the results to draft between for the bowl.
There it is. All right.
The pressure's on.
Conference championship football. Keep in mind, John is I think it's 6-2 so far this season.
Yeah.
1-1 last week. You think you did it again? You think you won back to back? Or you think I regained my crown?
I don't know. I'd like to say that I came back, but I'm not sure yet because I was worried.
All right.
It was shaky lineup.
So let's talk. Want me to read off your team?
Go ahead.
Let's get it. Jared Goff, starting quarterback, scored you 14.92. Okay. CMC scored you 29.2. David Montgomery scored you 19.3.
Okay.
Rashee Rice scored you 12.6. Brandon Ayuk scored you 15.8. His big touchdown grab. Travis Kelsey scored you 28.6. And George Kittle scored you 4.7.
Okay.
We all know he had a rough game.
Yeah.
For a total of 125.12. Not too shabby. Let's see what happened on my side of things. Lamar Jackson. Jahmyr Gibbs scored me 14.6. Isaiah Pacheco scored me 18.2.
Okay.
Amon-Ra St. Brown scored me 15.9. Zay Flowers scored me 22.9.
Ooh-wee.
Mark Andrews, my dud, just like Kittle, scored 3.5.
Yes, sir.
Patrick Mahomes, not the greatest game, 15.14. Well, it was a very low-scoring conference championship.
Yeah.
For a total of 110.82.
Like 1-9.
So 3-6.
So I needed to get back. This is going to be scary because we have 2 teams.
Chiefs and Niners, Super Bowl, head-to-head,
yeah.
1v1 fantasy draft. Who can draft the best team?
Gosh.
The running backs is where it's going to get scary because who else plays other than CMC and Pacheco? I got one up my sleeve. I got one up my sleeve. Okay, so real quick, let's make a rule before we get into this. We can't draft Pacheco and CMC to the same team. So, like, if you draft CMC, you have to leave Pacheco for me.
Yeah.
And then the same thing with, like, star receivers. Like, I guess the 49ers kind of have 2. But, like, the Chiefs only have 1, like, receiver, I guess. So that's where it's going to get tricky.
Yeah.
I guess receivers we won't mess with because there's plenty of options, I guess, per se. So running backs I'm assuming you're probably going to take CMC number 1. More than likely. So then just leave Pacheco for me.
Yes.
And then also, if you take Patrick Mahomes, you can't draft Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
So we can't have both starters. Just to keep this somewhat fair. Because if this draft gets lopsided, there's just going to be no chance for fun here. So just a few boundaries for the first time.
You never know. Brock Purdy got injured last season. That's the whole reason they missed the Super Bowl.
But are you going to draft C.J. Beathard? Am I going to draft Blaine Gabbert?
You never know. They might come in and save the day.
Or no, Sam
touches.
Darnold. My bad. Not C.J. Beathard. Sam Darnold.
Yeah, come on now.
Either way, you're up. Are you taking
Darnold
CMC?
Yes.
Okay.
Christian McCaffrey, 101.
Now, you think I should have to take Pacheco here, or should I be able to draft?
You can draft wherever. Because that's...
Wow. Well, where do you go after CMC? Back up.
Give me Patrick Mahomes.
I was going to do it.
Go ahead and fill out the quarterback spot.
Shoot. Okay, well, I guess I get Brock Purdy. We'll save that, though. All right, Patrick Mahomes.
Brock Purdy getting Super Bowl MVP.
Okay, so I'm going to take my wide receiver 1 then. I'm going to take Deebo Samuel.
Ooh.
Everybody's been so high on him to have a big game in the Super Bowl.
He had a big game last week.
Yeah. We'll see. Deebo.
All right. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and fill out my wide receiver 1. I'll get Rashee Rice. Running back with Rice.
I was going to take him. I'm just going to take Pacheco. Back to you. I got one of everything.
Where it gets real spicy. You got 2 teams, 11 men on each side.
And we need 7 of them each.
Yeah.
And 5 of them are O-linemen. so you do the math. I don't even know if this is possible. We're going to have to get real deep with this.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and get wide receiver 2 then. I'll take Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah. Saw that coming. All right. Man. I'm going to put us on a level playing field. I'm just going to go ahead and take Brock Purdy. Because I really don't even know who else I want. Like, I feel like I have options, but I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know who I want.
I'm going to go ahead and fill out my tight end and get George Kittle.
Okay.
Go ahead and do my obvious pick, per se.
Huh. Man. I think I'm going to take my RB2. You know who I'm going, don't you?
I guarantee it.
I'm going to take the man of the news. I'm going to draft Kyle Juszczyk.
Ah!
I feel like he's the only other serviceable running back in this position.
No way.
Is that who you were going to take?
I was thinking about it.
I just don't know who else I would even take for a running back.
That's crazy. He's been a dog.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He'll give me something. He'll at least have a catch or a carry or something. He had a big couple catches last week. All right, leaves you with a running back and a super flex. I need a wide receiver and a super flex.
Good
wow,
God,
this is hard. Wow, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of who I even want at receiver.
I guess let me go ahead and do my running back too, and I'm gonna. I guess the only other guy that may touch the field. I don't know.
I know there's 2 Chiefs guys. I just didn't want to take them both.
I was gonna say Cloud,
freaking CMZ, but
Deanna Atwell. What's up, John? What's up?
All right, moving on. Wide receiver. It was between 2 guys. I feel safer with one of them. I don't feel safe at all with him, if we're being honest, but I feel like I have to. I'm going to take MVS. I'm going to take Marquez Valdez-Scantling and my wide receiver, too.
I'm slow. I know who that is.
Who's that?
Hi. That is Kaylin's grandma.
Oh.
Hello. So now we're very peculiar.
Now this is where it gets deep. How do we finish out the super flex? You can take anything. There's no defense. Or dude.
Oh God.
I don't know. That would be hard. I think I know who I would go personally, but
me too.
I don't know. You want to just take offense?
I get it.
I think I know one other guy I would feel comfortable taking. I hope you don't take him, to be honest.
But there's maybe like 2 Chiefs, honestly.
2 Chiefs?
Yeah. As weird as that may be.
Whether I'm brain farting or not, I don't know if I know who you're talking about.
Mm.
I hope you're not thinking of who I thought about. I don't know. I have a 49ers guy that I feel safe taking.
I don't feel safe at all, but I'm going to go ahead and take Justin Watson. It's a Super Bowl. Somebody's going to get the ball.
That's not terrible.
And I have no idea who it'll be at this point. If it's not.
Who was the other Chiefs guy? Because I'm not taking the Chiefs.
I was thinking Noah Gray.
Wide receiver, I believe. Jawan Jennings.
I don't hate that. I about forgot about him.
Yeah, he's been decent.
Yeah, he's been.
He's not going to get a lot.
A little
of looks,
inconsistent, but he's been getting a lot of looks.
I'll take a catch for 40 yards down the field for my super flex.
Exactly.
I'll be good. So,
Flair, Rashee Rice, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, and Justin Watson.
Absolutely. That is our 1v1 fantasy draft for this year's Super Bowl.
Our first ever Super Bowl fantasy draft.
Absolutely. So we'll see how that plays out. I don't think we had bad picks. I think all those players will at least see the field. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a Super Bowl, so they'll all come out.
Is in question.
They'll all need rest. It's just...
Yeah. We'll see.
Will it be a 70-point game, or will it be a 21?
Maybe Marquez will get a 70-yard wide-open bomb for a touchdown and drop it. So
exactly, yeah.
He could very well get me a big fat donut. But, if he catches if he catches that 70-yard bomb, just know that's going to help.
Well, they'd have to approve Stickum. So,
listen, crazier things have happened. Talk to Bill Belichick. Talk to Sean Payton.
Speaking of talk to Bill Belichick,
yeah, wow, that's sad. Bill Belichick ends the coaching race with no job.
Mike Vrabel and Bill Belichick both out of a job.
Vrabel has had looks for coordinator spots.
That makes a lot more sense.
I think he's had like 2 or 3 coordinator interviews.
But when you ask about Belichick,
he's not going to be a coordinator. Yeah.
No,
he's not. Yeah,
he's not going to step down for nothing.
No,
but
there's no head coaching spots left.
Yeah.
So, and I'm pretty sure Michigan filled their spot in college. Obviously, Washington filled their spot.
Their offensive coordinator.
Yeah. Bama filled their spot. So, what's left? Nothing.
Is he pull a Sean Payton, or is he done?
If he's done, he's done. He's not coming back. He's not going to pull a Sean Payton. There's no way he leaves and comes back next year.
I just think he's too old for the leave and come back route.
If he's going to coach somewhere, it's going to have to be a team that's Super Bowl ready, and those kind of teams are just not getting rid of coaches. Right? No chance. If Bill Belichick was to go to KC, I feel like they would be worse, if we're going to be honest. Andy Reid's offensive mindset is just
the conversation insane. Now the narrative needs to be changed to, was Bill Belichick ever an elite coach?
Okay, that is not the conversation.
That needs to be the conversation.
No,
he was never him when he was a coordinator. He was never him without Tom Brady.
Okay. Is Greg Popovich the greatest basketball coach of all time?
No.
Are you being serious?
100%. He is dog water right now. Now, the last 30 years, yeah. This season, ruined it. Okay. Maybe last season I ruined it.
But so, because he's had 2 bad seasons with 2 teams' best players, was Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson, he's a bad coach? That's not even an argument you should be sitting here having.
He looks horrendous as a coach. That's all I'm going to say right now.
I can't believe
his minutes, his choices.
Wemby looks like an all-star 50 games in.
Wemby also could look like one of the greatest people to ever touch a basketball if he ever played above 26 minutes.
Weren't you the one to have doubts about him and Chet Holmgren because of their size?
Yeah.
And they're the 2 best rookies in basketball.
And I'd say that Victor Wembanyama could be averaging 30 15.
No, he could not.
He could be doing a lot better.
He puts up 30 shots a game now. Wemby has been great, but 30 a game right now is insane.
I'm not saying it was a joke. But I can see a 23.
He averages 21.7. That's literally what he averages.
He's close. He's not there.
Because of Greg Popovich.
It's because he doesn't play enough minutes.
Oh, my good God. This is not an argument. I don't even... You're just trying to get under my skin because there's just no way you really think that. I've known you for way too long to believe that. There's just... No.
Tune in to the Travis and John boxing match.
Yeah, because no. Greg and Bill will be in my corner. Watch. Greg Popovich and Bill Belichick will be in my corner.
And Greg Popovich is about a day or two from
And he would still dog walk
dying
you.
on.
And he would still dog walk you.
Bill's got a little bit of juice left, but Greg's like 98.
Bill would just.
Looks like he's on his last leg.
Let's move on. Because you just made me mad. All right. With that being said, that basically wraps up the NFL part of the show, which means next is NBA Deal or No Deal.
Yes.
If you've been here before, or if you have not, for those new in attendance here,
our little tradition is we have to take a quick intermission,
yes.
set everything up. We'll be back hosting it, obviously doing the full game.
Yep.
But it takes a quick little setup here as we got to get all the envelopes set up, etc.
Won't be but a few minutes, so if you're watching, please stay tuned. We hope you guys have enjoyed so far, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes to provide some more entertainment.
Thank you, and we'll be right back.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially arrived back for our short intermission. Is it audio working?
All
All
right.
right. That's not.
We are back for our Deal or No Deal segment.
Short intermission there to get things set up for you guys. Apologies on that, but here we are. You guys see behind us
Travis will be the host.
of the first game, and we will tell you why. So last week we ended with two very separate.
We didn't have this week. Fans didn't even call us out for lacking.
Oh my goodness! And you know how many times I've looked over and saw it sitting there and just didn't even think about it.
So that's where we put our little
I
envelope and all.
I thought something was missing when I looked at it.
Fans didn't call us out for lacking or nothing.
Yeah, wow.
Come
Show how
on
much
now.
attention y'all pay. Anyways,
We've been having that out for like a month now.
yeah,
Nobody said nothing.
it was a test and y'all failed. Anyways, back to Deal or No Deal. Last week, I ended with Victor Wembanyama after I tried to go all the way and pull some clutch stuff. And just
And about did.
About did.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
About did, yeah. I've done that a couple of times, I feel like. But I ended with Victor Wembanyama.
Exactly. It was a snag.
Definitely was. He's been on a tear lately. John, I won't even flip over yet. I know who he got. Made a deal with the banker after the first round, after a great first round, actually, and I think an even better ending. I think you would have ended with Luca, wasn't it, maybe? I don't even know.
I
You
think
had
it's
somebody
Jokic.
crazy at the end. Maybe it was Jokic, yeah.
But
Yeah. But still ended with his favorite player, Tyrese Halliburton. So prediction-wise, you probably think John whooped me this week, right?
That's what you would have thought.
Right. So I'm going to tell you the slates. Wembanyama. 3-game slate, played all 3 games.
Been a
He did not.
yeah.
He didn't play on the 28th.
So big whopping donut.
So he played
For
2
what?
games. In those 2 games, he scored 39 and 33
So still would have lost.
for a total
Every game Wemby had was higher.
of 72. Which means Victor Wembanyama and your boy Trav take the dub this week.
Yeah. Wow.
For a pretty convincing squat. I think I doubled your score. Yeah.
Yeah.
156 to 72. Yeah.
Almost
Basically
like it
doubled.
was nothing.
But John has kind of been doing his thing and Deal or No Deal. So it feels good to finally get a dub over him.
Oh, there's probably the spam account. Hi.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, February 2nd, NBA Deal or No Deal is here. This week's slate. Top 3, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James. Now the reasoning for this. I know there's none of those crazy top guys. It was so hard to find those guys this week. Obviously, Embiid's out. The Bucks played 2 games. The Mavs played 2 games. The Nuggets played like 4 games, I believe.
Exactly.
Or something like that. So it was hard to find everybody playing the same amount of games. So that's why the top 3 is the top 3 this week. The middle 3, Devin Booker, Kawhi Leonard, and Tyrese Maxey, who's been on a tear with Joel Embiid
dropped
out.
51.
Yeah. So that could be a very good snag, especially with it. Embiid slated to miss a lot more time. Bottom 3, Scotty Barnes, Jalen Brunson, who has been on a tear as well
playing great
since Julius Randle has been out.
He just dropped like 40 on the Pacers last night.
Yeah. And then round out the very bottom with James Harden. So definitely 2 snags, 1 in the middle 3, 1 in the bottom 3. It was kind of what I was going for. So we kind of stay leveled everywhere.
Okay.
Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Brunson could be very good snags for either of us,
Exactly.
especially for the next week. But, John, you're first.
Oh, God. So that means I got to choose what case I want to be mine, huh?
There's your keep track so the banker knows.
Man, your handwriting is clean. Never tell you that?
Appreciate that.
All professional.
Appreciate that. Those are sloppy. I just kind of threw those on there.
You should see my pen scratches.
I just threw them on. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. That being said, which case you want? I'll give you one of them. Which one do you want?
You gonna give me one
I'll
of them?
give you one of them. Which one?
You gonna give me one
You got
of them?
9 to choose from. Which one you want? Any of them. You can have any of them.
In case 3.
Case 3.
Feeling 3.
I don't know who that is, but we're going to find out eventually.
That's the fun of the game. We do it blind as we can for both of us. So
Absolutely.
we don't even know who the other person's going to choose.
Case number 3.
I don't know if I put it far back enough. I was just making sure we had it this week. We got it for the last segment.
Oh, my
Nobody
goodness.
said, where's the on live
There it is.
light?
Beautiful. Case number 3.
They said nothing.
All right. So I'll give you that one. But
Called you twice.
giving you
Not a, where are you? Get nothing.
I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
never heard that audio? That Joe Exotic? I called you twice.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I called for help twice.
Anyways, I give you one. Means I'm going to take 3.
You're going to take 3.
Which ones? I'm feeling
7.
greedy.
7.
Feeling greedy today.
Let's see what's in 7.
I want AD.
Let's knock out 7.
I want AD.
I want you to take Harden. I don't want you
want-
to take AD.
I want AD.
Don't get greedy.
I'm getting
Be
greedy.
a nice banker. Why are you always mean to me?
Because I don't ever get no luck. All right.
You just said you've almost gone all the way
Yeah.
every week. And then,
Could be worse. D-Book.
all right, it's not terrible, but
D-Book.
definitely a
First opponent off the board today. I need 2 more. I ain't done yet.
he's 6.
It only gets worse from here.
Better not. Walk out right now.
I'm taking SGA. Or no, he's not even on here. He was another one
Take
I couldn't
SGA.
use. He was another one I couldn't use.
Offer me SDA.
I can't. You don't fit the criteria.
At this point, those 2-3 game, whatever it may
Who
be.
you want this to be?
I want it to be like James Harden,
You want it to be harder?
Jalen Brunson, maybe.
Wow, you want Brunson gone?
I mean, I don't
That's
want them
crazy.
gone, but like they're the lower.
Okay.
I don't want
Who would you not want it to be?
AD, KD, and LeBron.
Was James Harden. So
All right, let's
James
go. Needed that. Had a bad string of weeks. Last 2 weeks, it was like.
what do you
top
mean? You
3.
had Tyrese Halliburton, and you had all 3
I know,
left
that's
last
why I
week.
accepted it. I know, but the week before that, then.
Okay,
was
but
the
don't
week
get
I
greedy
pulled,
now.
Like Luka, Jokic,
Don't get greedy.
back to back. I'm just trying to be. See, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm not feeling nice today.
I know.
Give me another one.
4.
All right.
What's in case 4?
Oh, this is Anthony Davis. Just come on, bro.
I don't know why you hate me. I'm not gonna offer you nobody. There's no offer.
Hope you realize I'm the banker first. You just keep getting lucky, man. Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
Kawhi Leonard. All right.
Got a TV in right.
All right. Let me the banker lock in real quick. Let me strap the mic in
Yeah.
so I can log in. Let me see.
Lock in to lock in, baby.
Oh
That's
my
all about.
God. See, like, what is this? This is so BS. All right, let's go look
I
at
mean, you're gonna knock out the bottom 3 and be like, I don't know. I'm not really confident about this slate so far. Every time, bro.
All
We
right.
can't have nice things.
So you. All right. Let me see what I can find here. Still got a lot of good people left. Okay, I got an idea. Let me double check though.
How many games I gotta play this week?
3. Okay, yep, I got my first offer. All right, you got a lot of good guys left. You still got Maxey and Brunson chilling, so I feel like you would be safe with almost any of these guys that are left on the board. You got kind of the riskier ones out. With that being said, I'm gonna offer you a guy who's been on a hot streak lately. As you know very well, I'm gonna offer you Victor Wembanyama. First offer.
Wow. Wow.
He's a guy who's been doing his thing. He's only getting better. He's the best player on his team. What you think?
Wow. He just secured a dub for you last week in a historic performance.
Exactly. You want him?
This is hard. I really like Wemby. But I got so much on the board
Yeah.
that I gotta play it through.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
No deal.
Give me 2 more.
Go through this again.
Give me 2.
8.
8. 8. See who's in 8. The odds are starting to get lower on it.
I know. I don't
One of
like
these
that.
gonna have to be somebody.
Brunson.
It's Lego.
Lego. That's how you put it, too. Wow.
Lego. LeBron James. LeBron James. Man, I told you, eventually you're going to have to knock one of them off.
That's all right.
Give me one more.
That's all right.
I don't want to do you too dirty. Give me one more.
9.
Number 9. Let's see who's in 9.
Oh, gosh. Jalen Brunson.
Kevin Durant.
Oh, my God.
Yikes. Kevin.
LeBron and KD back-to-back is painful.
I told you the odds were against you, man. Wimby looking nice now, huh?
Yeah, looking like a pair of exclusives at Goodwill.
Tried to bail you out and you didn't want to listen to me. All right, let's see here. See what I got for you next.
I'll go through my all-out blood, sweat, tears, and power to make sure Travis has a good deal or no deal game. And he prays on my downfall.
I'm not praying on nobody's downfall.
Since the beginning, you said I'm going for AD.
And who was my first offer? I could have did you dirty. I could have did you real dirty, but I didn't. And you should be thankful. All right, I got my next offer ready for you.
I don't know if I'm ready.
Well, you're going to have to be. My next offer is a guy we've had before on the show. He's a guy that's won me a week.
Hey.
I'm going to offer you De'Aaron Fox.
Ooh, D Fox.
D Fox.
Probably safer than the Brunson and Barnes picks.
You really don't like Brunson. I don't get that.
He just dropped 40 on us tonight.
Exactly.
I don't like it. He was on us.
He's okay, but that's not. It doesn't matter who he played.
It does.
If you trying to win,
not
hey, sleep on Brunson.
Go
ahead. That boy be hooping.
You don't get Brunson unless you've been loving him.
I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope so. No, I'm going for AD. No deal.
Wasn't smart.
Going for AD.
Right.
Case number 5.
Case number 5. What are you going to do if this is AD?
Be upset.
It's a fair assumption. Is Anthony Davis creeping in 5?
I hope not.
What you think?
See me jump out a window on live?
Guess it's time to find out.
If I pull the top 3, back to back to back. Oh my God! How? Statistically, how?
No words needed to be said.
It's fine. It's alright. We're here for a reason.
He pulled in Davis.
We're here for a reason.
What do you got left?
Maxey, Barnes, and Brunson.
Whoever thought we'd get to this?
Give me 1.
Case number numero uno. Be the hardest one to reach.
Ah!
Who you want it to be?
Brunson would probably be the
You are such
He's the lowest.
No, he's not. That's just off averages. So you want this to be? Who do you don't want it to be? Out of those 3, who do you want?
I want Maxey. I wouldn't hate, getting Barnes out of there.
You wouldn't hate getting Barnes out of there?
No.
All right.
Okay.
I'll get him out of there.
Okay. So that now puts it between Tyrese Maxey and Jalen Brunson.
The 2 literally wild cards I put in.
Exactly.
Both of these guys should be higher than they are. I will say that. Well, I guess that brings us to 2 and 3, huh?
With that, Phil.
2 and 3. You can grab your case, sir.
Do I stick with 3?
Good.
I think I'm gonna stick with 3.
Okay. Oh! Hold on.
I think I'm gonna stick with it.
So you sticking with it?
I think I'm gonna stick with it.
All right, hold on. Hold on.
Punch you in the face.
Hold on.
I'm holding.
So you want this to be Maxey?
I want 3 to have Maxey. I want yours to be Brunson.
So you don't want Brunson?
I mean, I would be happy with either, I guess, technically speaking.
Let's see it.
Okay, that's how these games normally play out for me. But it's all right. Julius Randle's out for a minute. He's that guy. That's what I wanted. Jalen Brunson.
I think that's a great pick, personally.
I
would have been so happy with Brunson.
Morally, after dropping 40 on my favorite team and 40 on the team of whoever wants to win 2 free tickets, by the way, if you weren't tuned in earlier, whoever wants to win 2 free tickets to the Pacers,
let us know.
Tune in. But it just hurts morally. But with that being said, I am locked in with Jalen Brunson for my weekly NBA Deal or No Deal fantasy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this week's NBA Deal or No Deal. This time around?
Yes, on Travis's
Absolutely.
version of the Deal or No Deal, where I will be the banker and we will see who Travis ends up with.
So, if you guys were watching, or if you weren't, just a quick recap. John just played his round of Deal or No Deal and ended with Jalen Brunson. Not a bad pick. Jalen Brunson, a guy that's been on a heater as of late.
Yeah, and as we said, Julius Randle's out, so he's a 50-50 player that could go for 51 points.
Absolutely.
Well, 40. Tyrese Maxey had 51. But Same thing.
Same difference. So,
what case do you want to be your case, Trav?
you know what I'm feeling? You know what I want to do? I think for the first time in Deal or No Deal,
Travis
I'm gonna ask.
John Show, Deal or No Deal?
Yeah.
History?
I'm gonna ask Siri.
Oh, ask Siri?
I'm gonna ask Siri, and whatever number Siri pick is what case I'm gonna rock.
Oh my god.
Let's see if Siri do me right. Hey
Oh.
Siri, pick a number 1 through 9. Okay. She picked case number 8.
Yeah.
Case number 8.
I don't know if we haven't, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I would ever put my faith in Siri.
I closed it out. So apologies, can't show the camera with John as my witness.
He had case 8.
This is case number 8.
I mean, I don't think you'd lie about a Siri pick.
Yeah.
It's not the...
Yeah, right. So with that being said, give me case 8.
All right. This will be interesting. See who Siri end up picking for Trav.
Case number numero 8. Case number 8.
Look, how about activated my Siri just because I said so. You know what I'm talking to you. All right. Let's get rid of some cases.
I don't know if I want to.
Should I be the bad guy banker that you were to me?
Do what you feeling, homeboy.
Give me AD.
All right, well, I'm not going to do that, but I will give you case number 1.
I'm glad you give me AD.
It's not AD. If that's AD, then we're done.
We're in the game.
We're in the game. I'll take nobody. I'll take a forfeit. Automatic out. No, it's not.
My first reaction was that it was. Because it's really close.
KD. Okay.
Not terrible.
It's not AD. But he is a top 3 guy, so. Could have been a lot better. All right. Be case number 6.
All right. Case number 6. Ow! Start bleeding out profusely on live.
All from attack.
Case number 6. Knocks out. We'll go. In reverse order of how I did it.
Oh my gosh.
2 back-to-back eliminations for LeBron and KD.
No way. Not a shot.
See how statistically is that possible?
No way.
I did the same thing in reverse order.
In case number 5.
All right.
Right
in the middle of the board. Let's hope it's towards the middle of the pack. You get a lower pick. Knocking out some
This is AD, bro.
high value.
There's just not a chance.
It's not terrible at all. It's Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
Way to stabilize yourself.
It's about time.
You needed that.
Needed that big time. All right, banker. Who's it gonna be?
Gosh.
Who's it gonna be?
I'm trying to get all my research set up, and you're just assaulting me.
Who's it gonna be?
I hope everybody tunes in.
You know what? Real quick,
Wow,
we don't ever do this, and I don't know why. While John / banker gets my pick together, let's go check on some Travis and John show parlays together.
Okay.
Since we made them together, why not check on them together? You know what I'm saying? I do believe, real quick too, before we look at them, I still have a 3+ boost for tonight. Same game parlay. So I might make one later. We should have added another one from the thing. Okay, well, let me see something, because no way, right? Tyrese Halliburton is not playing. Just a heads up.
Oh, that's news.
Yeah, TJ McConnell started.
They didn't announce that.
They did not. Because he got voided on the first basket, but D-Book wasn't. Anyways, let's check on some Travis and John show ones. Because those were some random ones. And it wasn't Sadiq Bey, because that did not hit either. So that's kind of unfortunate. Anyways.
3 games before Friday, right?
Yes. Tyler Hero has 8. Cade Cunningham has 4. D-Book has 1-3 already. And Neesmith has 4 points so far. Right now, the money line, the Heat are currently down 8 to the Wizards. Don't expect that to stay. Clippers are up 1. Hawks are up 4. We have them plus 9.5. And Pacers are currently tied.
All right. Everything's looking pretty
Quick
good.
update on those two so far.
All right. So I had somebody in mind. Schedule didn't necessarily match up. They probably would have been in the game if the schedule matched up, type thing. You know?
Gotcha.
But, it was a rough start. And I don't know why I continue to be the way I am. But I was generous.
Okay.
Because you were generous to me.
Okay.
And I was so generous that I was the exact same amount of generous that you were. I'm going to offer you